Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Now I just can't get enough of this game. I probably don't even have any views on my first video that just got uploaded previously. Go check it out. There'll be a link in the description to that. So yeah, let's play some Doki Literature Club. I'm actually really excited. Alright, let's load the game up where we continued it. You can use the skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. Alright. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, so basically we're now trying to share our poems. I'm gonna go with my best friend Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Alright. Eh? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Joshua. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. That's what I think as well. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Joshua poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Also, guys, I'm not sure what I want to do, but I might live stream this. I might actually pull up OBS one day and start live streaming it. I don't know. Depending on what you guys want. Because I like both. I don't care if it's live streaming or video. I just can't get enough of this game, so... You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, see about that. Alright. Dear sunshine. So poem. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Why? Now you're making me hungry. I actually feel like food now. God damn it. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, should I show my poem to you next? I don't know. Let's go. I'm not sure. Probably go Monica because like she's probably gonna have the best advice as like the leader of the club would. Hi Joshua, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh yeah, 'cause we made it so it would fit Natsuki, wouldn't it? Oh jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Yep, that's what I went for. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Silverstein? Silverstein? Uh, Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in a few simple words. I feel like maybe this game is actually giving like good advice and like good books that you can like probably get interested in. And like there's actually some good important messages in here as well. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you'll probably find a much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit based towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Monica, why don't you understand me? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident or something who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. I love how the music changed when you do that. Alright. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas? I don't know. Already scorched with my permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Realize now, I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Alright, I'm not sure what the meaning of that means. But it's, let's see, where is it? This. If you guys didn't know this, this is actually in the song. In this world of infinite choices, a whole of infinite choices. That brings to my attention. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but that just comes to my attention. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask you for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing on my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better, friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fix, fix, fixated, fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If your pen If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Hold up. Alright guys, so remember how I said that like infinite choice thing was like in a song? This is it as well. This is in it as well. Like the ink flows down into a dark puddle. I don't know if this is just a coincidence or if they really meant to write this. Because I feel like they actually meant this. I don't know, I must be going crazy or something. So, hold up guys. Alright, so just move your hand and go with the flow. Just move your hand. That's also in the... I'm, I'm going crazy. I'm sorry. That's just weird. That is so weird. Monica, is... Oh. Wait. Is she breaking the fourth wall? Or something? She's singing... She's talking about lyrics to, Your Reality... Your Reality... Doki Doki. Literature Club song. That's weird. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. We'll show it to Natsuki next. Eh? Alright, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. She likes it, I bet ya. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I think multiple people have had that before. They want people to do badly just so they look better. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that's mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. True. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. This is it. Alright. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I think I get this one. It's saying that, like, all of these things can like do stuff, but people can try, and that's about it. Which is true. People can't do a specific thing. I mean, if they don't try, they can't really talk. If they don't try, they can't walk or anything like that. If they don't, let's say, like, you're doing a math test. If you don't try, then you won't be able to do it. Yeah, alright, that's the first one I actually get. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, just like this word, because I can't flipping say it. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. It's like what she said before about I wanted you to like be bad so I can be better. So she's saying that because I can do it, then it's disheartening for her because then it makes her look bad. I'm getting you. I'm getting you, game. I know what you're on about. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I just set up for a rhythm at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you learned something. See, now she's all confident. I didn't expect that from you, the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's go to Yuri. Hey Yuri, I haven't seen you in a while. Yuri stares at the poem. I mean, it passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. How do you forget to start speaking? I'm sorry, Yuri. Are you okay? Probably not. Okay, what are those eyes? I having a spaz attack. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. She's probably the type who just actually thinks before she says stuff. Unlike me, I don't think whatsoever, I just do. Honestly, I don't think about what I'm going to say, I just do it. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Oh, she thinks it's bad because it's in Natsuki's type of style. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Yes, you did, Yuri. Bad! I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. My stammering isn't gone. I can't read this long. I can't read this much. I suck with words. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I should probably slow down on my reading. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them into work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts, process. Yuri smiles dreamily as that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself, it's kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. After all, isn't this supposed to be? Oh no, I can't read this writing. Alright, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. I don't know what that says. Something of the future. I bathe. Clam, calms. I don't know. Breathing air of the present, but leaving in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. No idea what that meant. No idea what the hell most of the words say. I can't read this type of writing. I'm sorry. Are you like what sort of language do you write? Like what was that? I'm sorry. It have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you do. Get that handwriting better. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, yeah, it was. What? How do you think? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I think you need to go back to school. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. You write longer? Oh god. This is going to be horrible. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I think the game designers are making Yuri to be the bad one here. Honestly. Like, I can't even read any of her handwriting. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. So she's like a deep one, a deep character. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, we're done. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yeah, I can't read. As if everyone was judging me from the medical writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Oh god. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you really have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Joshua did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Oh, they're starting off an argument. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Joshua liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Why'd the music stop? Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... Oh, okay, the music's back. I thought something weird was gonna happen. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Joshua appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Joshua started showing up. Oh god. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both the girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Joshua, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Joshua. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectivity. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Joshua? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... I can't... Who should I pick? Help... Natsuki. Yuri? You're really talented. Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take cover. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? That shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was the one who's so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead up to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great rider, Natsuki. Huh? Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing? She finally mutters that barely audible, Yuri? Yeah? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. So, I went for Natsuki, but they're still, like, we still made it, so they're making up. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Joshua. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, uh, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. So Yuri and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? Sure you didn't. I don't believe you, but that's fine. That's all. See, this is why my content is not made for kids. It's this game. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. So, Yuri? I'll go make some tea. And that's what she does best, right? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that's worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Joshua. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace for lazing around we got to a little too used to. Haha. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? It's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in a literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say that it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Joshua, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your problems will turn out to be even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Natsuki, all the way. She's my waifu. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Joshua, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier, huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Joshua, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really need to stop there. Not just friends. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. It's time to write another poem. Alright. Let's see. I'm still gonna go into the Natsuki path. So let's see. Whistle? Yup. Marshmallow. Sugar. Doki doki. Cute. Daydream? No, that's let's see, nibble. A kiss. Twirl. Alright. I think I picked mostly Natsuki things right now. Boop. Boop. Sweet. Happiness. No, that's pink. Poof. Spinning. Playground. Anime. Lollipop. Parfait. Alright. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Alright guys, you know what? I'm gonna end that video here because it takes a while for me to edit when I, take too long, edit and upload it. So I'm gonna leave that here. Thank you guys so much for watching this Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2 video. I have a lot of fun with this game, so I'm definitely going to play it again. So yeah, like and subscribe if you want more of these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Hey, bass in the trunk, yeah, shorty wanna fuck, but I'm busy getting bucks. If you know my fucking name, you know my music bumps. If you hate my fucking shit, you a motherfucking chump. Hey, ooh, yeah, damn, Billy stay high like a kite, yeah.